Doctor Who is a show all about space and time, aliens, adventures, and being recast every 3 or so years. It's earned a special place in my heart as one of the most iconic sci-fi series of all time, having run now for over 50 years since its inception in 1963. The show has changed a lot since then, and the charismatic Time Lord we've all come to love has with it. However, some things have stayed relatively constant and shown up even more prominently in the 2005 revival series that has since repopularized it. Why does he choose to go simply by the Doctor? There are a few reasons why I believe this name is chosen, but none can be truly confirmed, as the mystery of the Doctor's past is what made him such an interesting character in the first place. It is possible that the Doctor's name was chosen simply by the writers at BBC themselves, as the show was initially branded as a somewhat educational sci-fi adventure series. The Doctor may simply have been a name given in reference to a college professor or PhD holder, quite simply an easy way to associate him with knowledge and wisdom. But I'm not here to talk about its origins. I'm here to talk about what it has come to mean. First and foremost, what is a doctor? In the medical sense, it could be anything from a surgeon to a nurse to even just a pharmacist or consultant. In general, it means simply someone who heals others. In the academic sense, it means a person with a PhD in a specific field, such as a college professor or a marine biologist. Generally, people who are educated are wise in one or a few specific subjects. The Doctor is both of these things in many ways. While he does not pride himself on his medical knowledge, that's not to say he has none, as it's made clear that he does several times throughout the show, but his ways of healing affect not only himself and others, but the universe as a whole. He travels through space and time, in turn helping to remedy and resolve the conflicts and afflictions that show up along the way. He is the one the universe calls upon when they are out of options. His TARDIS takes the form of a police phone booth, which is used to call upon help when a person is in danger or distress. The symbol is synonymous with the Doctor because it answers calls of distress from all across the universe, and arrives to remedy and give aid to those who need it. The TARDIS takes him somewhere between where he wants to go and where he is needed the most. In his own words, you don't steer the TARDIS, you negotiate with it. The next point I'd like to cover is the fact that the Doctor is never armed during his travels across the galaxy, with some rare exceptions when necessary. The only thing he is armed with is his knowledge of the universe and his universal multi-tool, the sonic screwdriver. Screwdrivers are used for the sole purpose of repairing, dismantling, and rebuilding appliances, and in this case, whole worlds and civilizations. The Doctor does not kill unless it's necessary for the good of the universe, and he carries a screwdriver to repair the worlds he comes across in the course of his adventures. To say the Doctor is smart is a massive understatement. He may easily be the most educated being in the universe. There's nothing he doesn't know. He's almost literally a walking encyclopedia. That's not because he has more brains than a human. Not at all. He has one brain, packed full of knowledge and wisdom and plain determination. What he does have more of than humans is heart. Literally, the Doctor has 2 hearts. Not 2 brains or 4 arms or 6 eyes, but 2 hearts. Twice the capacity for compassion. Twice the room for heartbreak and betrayal. Twice the absolute adoration for innocent life. And he always comes back to Earth to spout this compassion despite the infinite expanse of worlds he could choose. The reason for this is because humans are the ones who need the time and patience he has more than any other being in the universe. Humans are not inherently evil, they just need help, and the Doctor is there to provide it. And be the Doctor we needed to heal all of our ailments and patch up the universe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you gathered some good insight from what I had to say. This is by no means an attempt to make a statement or an argument, just my interpretation of the symbols and the name that make up the world of Doctor Who. Obviously, I've only barely scratched the surface of what there is to uncover with all of this. I just, I don't know. I just had this thought in my head, and I figured I should put it out into words, so here it is. This one's not a typical length for what I intend to do, but I think it's getting my ideas out there pretty well. If you're a fan and have some ideas of your own, I encourage you to let me know. I'd love to hear some more ideas, whether they oppose mine or expand on it. Appreciate the feedback, and I'll see you in the next one.